on a new adventure.
Somnus is playing really well.
And
No
FY.
damage to the tower with the first dragon form, but still now they're gonna start playing Juan.
Yeah, stunning to Cookie. FY is here, looking to claim the kill on Xuan. He turns with a boat, a little slap down, but he's not finished just yet. He's still alive. Bails away, and Somnus gonna die. DJ with the first blood. Fnatic turn it around beautifully.
Yeah, this is something that we talked about. Bottle against the double bracer build. Be careful here. Death approaching.
Not level 6 yet though on the Night Stalker. Would love to have a Dark Ascension right here as Eurus tries to turn back in towards the Night Stalker. Very ballsy play there from the two Elephant members.
What a
and
play
Super,
from DJ.
yeah, gets body blocked. Can't pass through the trees as the Weaver Chikuchi is straight in front of him. All things considered, still a very tight game between the two squads until Death gets off his ultimate. Super not standing a chance. Does get a good cookie onto the two of them, and Eurus, having spent his avalanche, only has a toss to play around with. Now, dived under his tier 1
He's
tower.
pinging the tower.
And Jabs is arriving. TP from FY tries to turn it back and defend the Tiny around this objective. Fnatic not wanting to go any deeper, but look at them swarming around this bottom lane. They're going to have 4 heroes here in towards the Tiny. Another TP. Snap has respawned, wants to rejoin the battle. Another good Earth Spike though as FY claims up with the help of the DK, that life of Jabs. The boat crashes in, but Tiny's still alive, even with a massive Tidebringer. Eurus survives.
Oh, that cookie is going to be very valuable against the Kunkka.
Oh, they got the Dragon Tail on Jab, onto DJ, sorry. FY and Super still here. Swarmed out, but Somnus with that maxed out Breathe Fire takes out the Weaver. We'll scout it out, slow down Elephant. But they continue going. Roshan down to less than half HP, down to a quarter now as the swarm comes in. Connecting onto the majority of Elephant and Roshan himself.
Death. He has ulti if you want to scout things out. There
He's got to use it sooner rather than later. That's a good stomp. Eurus caught up in it. Shapeshift out from Yang. Roshan very nearly dead, but there's that spit of lava out from Mortimer. Clears out Death. Somnus with that DK form. He jumps in, but here's the Torrent boat connecting onto 2. Roshan's dead and Jabs takes it. Raven from the outskirts trying to continue this fight, but they do lose the Elder Titan. Chuan stunned up. Can't armor toggle through that one. Taken down by Elephant. A 2, now a 3 for nil. It looks like he should be successful, but he might get caught himself. The dust comes just a little late. No Blink DK stun, no Hex either, and it looks like Fnatic still looking to battle, but the damage onto Death secures the kill on Night Stalker in a blink of an eye. Raven now on the run. You've got Stone Gaze and Eurus. The Lycan Tiny shreds through Jabs, buys back on the ET as the boat comes crashing down and hits onto the line. Oh, look to claim up FY's life as that Earth Splitter cuts the team fight in half and Jabs dies again. Centaur Stomp and Raven, he's been picked off, isolated. The Medusa, another crit out from Tiny. An Elephant, a beautiful team fight from them. Eurus with a triple kill and Fnatic with no hope. Well, where's Fnatic going? I see some lines drawn on the map saying we're going to go around. But I think around is too slow. I mean, anyway, it's too slow because the DK blink stuns in onto DJ with the kisses landing at FY's finger.
Earth Spike
blows up the Weaver. Raven now left stranded. The mana being drained forces out the Stone Gaze. Chuan needs to run back as well with no boat and no ability to fight. Fnatic just run for the hills.
We'll still decide, you know, whether he can farm 4,000 gold.
I mean, I guess buyback-wise, we're looking at only 2 members of Fnatic who can actually get it off. Night Stalker and Weaver have it available, but Elephant, they are coming straight up towards your high ground, and no amount of Torrent storming will stop them from coming up. Medusa does deny the tower, but Raven getting jumped on here by Eurus and Somnus. There's a Torrent to defend the Medusa. Tiny still has Aegis though, and they've blown them up. Jabs and Raven down. GG is called, they know they stand no chance. Elephant with some great execution around this Lycan shapeshift wolf bite onto some seriously heavy hitting cores.
Fnatic lost the game when Medusa decided not to go inside the pit. She was at the top of the net worth, I believe 2 or 3k.
Feels good to be that Lina. As they do go on to Yang. There's a great pushback from FY though, as Jab's TPing down, a static link going onto that Legion Commander on first blood. It's going to be grabbed up here by Raven. Razor taking down the Legion of Yang. But everywhere you look, Jabs is having an impact. You know, he's now TPing bottom lane again. After killing off Yang once, they're going to TP in to try and take down FY, and it's simple as that. Didn't even need to complete the TP from Jabs, he just fake pumps it and stays top instead.
2-0-2 anyway on Legion Commander. Don't benefit too much from it, especially against a ranged hero, and yeah, he gets it straight away.
And you've got 2 mangoes, you may as well get some use out of them. Does skip away from the static link, and this allows Yang to turn back onto Raven. Jabs TP'd, but far too
good acorn
off to the west. Yeah, I mean, FY tag team's there on him, but Jabs and DJ just going to get chased and hounded here by Yang. And DJ deciding to TP in towards mid. Sentries in towards their mid lane as well, but there is no vision here from the Dire team, but the Radiant vision give them a perfect glimpse of Somnus on that Lina. The one, the Fairy Fire, the heal from the IO, never enough. Even with a 2-man pushback from FY, Lina brought to her knees. Yeah, when they've got their maxed out overcharge soon as well. Super's going to be wrapping up the damage for them, but look at Chuan. In onto the IO, and the Gyro, good ravage from Death, and that's it. Jabs comes out with a killing spree, and Death finally gets to pull the trigger on his ultimate. Taking out 2 of Elephant, and with a catapult on the tier 1 top lane. It's all smooth sailing here for Fnatic. You don't have your full backing. Like you were mentioning, Yang is aiming towards the blink, it's being delivered now, so they're kind of missing out on this timing, and they're going to get jumped on. Eurus ravaged up. Storm Spirit just balls on top of him. Even with the heal and sustain from Super, it was never enough to keep him alive. Oh, the good block out there. Death makes sure he gets in front of Mr. President. Raven doesn't get tapped by the sharpshooter.
In this case, it's really justified.
Does leave himself wide open now though, as Elephant looking to get some retribution. Snowball, it's there to buy a bit of time, gets Death away from danger at least for a few seconds. Elephant giving chase, but in comes a Storm Spirit towards the backlines. Chuan straight towards FY and Somnus. Maybe turns back onto Death and kills off the tide, but FY, he's lost his life and maybe he's in trouble. Chuan just keeps on going the turn.
Chuan's out of mana.
Straight onto Super, and Jabs, a rocket barrage damage from Eurus. They'll find the next profit. Even inside that Sprout, he cannot get himself out of there.
There's the reload.
They're moving forward.
Out of mana.
They're playing aggressively. That's the Yule Scepter catching with a Light Striker connecting. They'll find Chuan. The turnaround from Elephant. Bushwhack and Missile. Find the Tusk. And 4 heroes collapsing.
They managed to get the duel off, but unfortunately no damage for Legion Commander. And we can see the buyback from FY. This will also bring Eurus closer to his Aghanim Scepter. This is the big time. Tidehunter needs to be careful.
Oh, they've got a duel. They find the jump straight onto Raven. Laguna Blade there with a sharpshooter as well. So much raw nuke damage. Well, that's what you're going to be wary of when Elephant, like we said, are the ones with front foot forward playing aggressively. They can blow you out of the water completely.
But you also have Razor, and you're playing against the Gyro. This is a tri-core. It's really different, where Tidehunter, you know, great hero. You have this possibility to go for a refresher. Somnus has DD for a couple of seconds.
And a BKB as well, freshly picked up. He just blows up Chuan. Raven's got the static link on him, and they do punch down the Lina, but in comes the rest of Elephant. Great bushwhack with the Acorn shot, and the sharpshooter through onto DJ, but Raven chasing in towards FY, and
there's the big rabbit!
Oh my god, look at him go! Straight in onto 4, Eurus dropping low, but they've got the mech. The heal up, coming through from Super, Eurus still dead, and Raven with a triple kill, blows up Elephant. Super's gonna tether back, but Death has got his number. Chase him down and pick him off. Fnatic with a beautiful team fight.
Oh man, what a play there. That after picking up the Blink Dagger, goes in and lands a 4-man Ravage. You're gonna get some stats while you get to level 18. Mana cost will increase, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. You just don't have enough.
Oh,
another good one.
Straight onto both of them. Yes, you got the mech, you got the tether, but it will not allow you to withstand that damage from Fnatic. It comes down to the Storm and the Tide and how well they can pair up to find her. As a Lotus Orb onto FY, he's going to try and delay this as best as he can. Scurries back to the tier 3s, but Chuan finishes him off. Storm now out of mana though, getting caught out by the Yang duel. Snowball from DJ, picks him up and saves him. Ball in towards the throne as Somnus gets punched up. Raven has drained all of his damage, but still gets blown up, and they kill off Chuan with a Laguna Blade. Somnus alive as Death's Ravage whiffs out on this one. They don't catch the Lina, she's still alive in the fountain. Somnus up and running. 2 heroes down on Fnatic, and Elephant hold their base. That's where we want to be headed. I mean, he's got so much behind him. Yes, you've jumped the gyro here, and you've ravaged him up. Death catches onto him, and Eurus is dead. They couldn't press the attack. They couldn't save with Io. Somnus has to be Gibby TP as they get the catch onto the Io. Rooted up, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter, Nature's Prophet, and Super. He's just being pummeled into the ground by Chuan. FY has moved up to the high ground as well, but that triangle is no safe haven for the Dire team.
Because I just saw Rocket being used.
Oh, look at them. Lacoste.
Sneaky little move.
Don't say a word. Fnatic want to shut this game down, and they jump straight onto Yang with a Ravage from Death. They've blown up Eurus and Rapiers on the deck. No gyro, no Legion. FY's been rooted up, and this looks like it's over. Fnatic with a beautiful smoke wrap around. Get the pick up onto 3, and there's the GG.
Very nicely executed by Fnatic in this one. I gotta say, very impressed the way that plays. Reminds me of his time when he was standing during the Singapore Major.